I used to have a small singing voice, and no matter what, it never carried, even after many years of taking lessons. I call it the small voice syndrome. Let me tell you the 4 things that were missing and the one sentence that totally changed my life as a singer. 35 years of training singers as well as voice teachers. Let's get into it. I used to think that to be a great singer, you had to have a big voice. My old voice teacher used to say, people want to hear big voices. Well, I said to myself, I'm a small person and I have a small voice, so I guess I'm not going to be any good. That small voice syndrome really held me back and made me very self-conscious about my singing. The one sentence that changed my life is, you don't need a big voice to be a great singer, but you do need good carrying power. And those are 2 entirely different things. Hallelujah, that set me free. And this is true whatever style you sing, from opera to pop. Here's what was missing. Number 1, I used to have a weak and breathy voice because I was never taught about vocal fold closure. So I used to sing ah instead of ah, or ah instead of ah. You've got to have that seal or else you're leaking air and wasting energy. We need strength at the vocal folds whether we're singing loudly or softly. I have a playlist on the weak and breathy voice. You can take a look at that later. Number 2, I didn't have a good understanding of breath support. Breath support is how you manage your air, which then allows the vocal folds to close efficiently and I say effortlessly. So instead of unsupported and collapsing, ah, you want ah. All singers need to master this. I'll include my playlist on breath support at the end. Number 3, I used to sing with a really high larynx like this. Ah, or lower voices might be ah. I call that leaving out part of your tone. Now, that's okay if that's the kind of sound you want for special effects, but I teach my students to sing with their full-bodied tone as their default. But 60 years ago, when I first started taking voice lessons, no one ever talked about the larynx. But once I learned how to sing with the lower larynx or neutral larynx, because it depended upon what I was singing, my voice took on more fullness and color. I no longer sounded like a Tweety bird, and I didn't get this fatter sound by beefing it up. It sounded fuller because of more depth and resonance, and it gave me a lot more variety and fun with my singing. You can see my playlist on the larynx later. Number 4, I learned the power of resonance, which is what amplifies and enriches the voice. It gives you that cut, that blade that carries over instruments or over a band or over an orchestra. You don't need to have a big voice to carry. What about, or you can see my playlist on resonance if you want more info. Now, none of this transformation would have been possible without the right kind of vocal exercises, which is why I preach the importance of targeted exercises to build and train the voice. Now, if you still haven't gotten my audio exercise training program, Victoria's Victorious Vocal Exercise Program, I don't know what you're waiting for. The program is huge. I give you a short workout and a long workout and literally hundreds of options for whatever your vocal needs are. It comes in 4 different voice types. We have a section on breathy singing, a section on strength building, a section on vocal colors, textures, how to sing in different styles, how to get rid of jaw tension, tongue tension, years and years of vocal technique. And it's super affordable, and the best part is I do regular group classes with members and I can help you. So see the link below and sign up right away. Now, it always really touches me when I get comments like, oh, what a powerful voice you have, or what a big voice. I don't have a big voice at all. I'm a small person and I used to have a teeny voice, but then I learned how to sing. See my playlist on how to sing with more power. And if you need help with breath support, my playlist on breath support, the basics. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.